No, Ikoma, no! No, don't die on me! Mumei! 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 No! What's it, dudes? It's Wookakoor. It's your boy Wookakoor of the Wookakoor Nation. And I'm coming at you with a Kabaneri episode 12 review. I thought, I kind of like this episode. I gotta say, the first half of the episode I thought was like horribly cliche. Like a bad offender of that, but the second half and really the last 8 minutes of the episode, I thought actually were a lot better. And I've got to say, I liked the ending. I know I've been critical. I've been really critical of this series in the past 6 or 7 episodes. I've been really critical of it, but I actually really kind of like the ending. I thought aesthetically it was done pretty well. I thought it tied up a lot of the loose ends, although not too many, but it did, not all of them, but it did tie up enough of them. I thought that it put the series in a position that tied up this arc, plus allowed room for a season 2, and honestly, it seems like there's going to be a season 2 just from this episode. Like, there's a lot that was not resolved. The Kabaneri threat in general, where do they originate? Who is the big bad boss? Obviously, Bobby was not the one behind all of this. Also, who is Ikoma? Why? How did Ikoma turn into a Kabaneri in the first place? I thought that still, to me, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know, guys. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But I'm not really sure if they are humans or not. Ikoma and Mumei, I'm not really sure if they're humans currently, because I guess they got the white virus injected in them, so it reversed the Kabaneri virus. But I mean, did it turn them into humans? It seemed like it was suggesting no, it didn't. But what was the point of the virus at all, or the white liquid at all? Then so I kind of want to say yes, but then at the same time I want to say no. Also, it did seem like there is a second season, or even, well, I'm just going to go with a second season because there's not enough source material to go with a third season. Which brings up my second point. Is there going to be a second season? Because there is currently a manga that started after the anime. If you guys don't know about Kabaneri, it's anime only, right? So there's a manga started after the anime and does well, or if that goes beyond the season 1 in the anime, then that I would think that'd be a lot more hopeful for there to be a second season. So if there is a second season based on the manga, I think that actually will do really well, but then that means that likely that won't be a second season next season. And I also then I don't see them making a second season down the line, because the truth is I don't think this show did very well. I mean, the first few episodes were good, and I actually kind of liked the ending, and I liked the last few episodes, parts of it at least. But in the middle, there was quite a bit of problems. The art dropped pretty hard, right? Although what matters, what's important really is how did the sales do, and how did they do in Japan? That's really what matters the most. And honestly, I have no idea. I saw one poll that said they were doing really well. Personally, I don't believe that, because the series it dropped. I think people like this series. In general, I think people like it and they want to see good things out of it. But the reality is, it didn't deliver, and and it didn't do well as a result. And I don't think, there's going to be a second season as a result. Furthermore, there's not enough source material for the show to do well in that aspect, And not only that, but it's the show itself isn't that original. It's pretty much copied. It was heavily inspired by Attack on Titan, right? But even if it's not, the whole zombie theme is not an original idea. The trains, it's kind of cool, but there wasn't that much emphasis on the trains. But whatever, guys. Honestly, no, whatever. I want to talk about the episode more because a few other things happened. One thing that happened in this episode that I really liked was when Ikoma, he blew the train up. Like, he stopped the train with, I don't know, for the Star Wars ability. I don't know how that happened. I mean, that's something that could suggest, hey, there has to be a second season, because that really just was not explained. It's like, and so it's like, I mean, if that just happens and there's no second season, that doesn't make any sense. And actually, also it seemed like Bobby Biba, he kind of went back on. So he hurt Ikoma real bad, right? And then he shot Ikoma, and then Mumei killed him as a result, right? Which is good. She should have done that, although I did think that whole sequence was kind of cliche. She should have done it still. But then what happened is, I guess when he shot Ikoma, he actually shot Ikoma with the white liquid, right? The syringe, the healing syringe, to counteract the zombie poison or the virus. So Biba actually, that aligned with Biba's dialogue where he said, there is someone with courage or whatever. He said something along those lines, and I thought that was kind of weird. I'm like, well, wouldn't you be referring to Ikoma? Isn't that a good thing? And then he shot him. But yeah, it was a syringe, and then Mumei killed him. So what, was he even an enemy? Like, what was his purpose? What was he looking for? And I mean, that's another thing I could. It would suggest, there's going to be a second season. So, I mean, the good news, if you're a fan of Kabaneri, good news is this episode, I thought the ending was actually, I liked the ending. Honestly, I liked the ending. I thought that, okay, guys, I didn't like when Mumei threw Ikoma like 100 feet and he went in a straight line and they caught him. And then that just does not make any sense. Like, there's just... I don't know. That does not make any sense. That was less believable than the train, Ikuma's train feet when he blew the train up. That that had no explanation. That was I was more in line with the train thing than what Mumei did. I mean, so I guess she still has to be a Kabaneri. Also, I think she said she's a Kabaneri later, so they're both still Kabaneri. So yeah, there's definitely set up for a second season on the bright side. Unfortunately, at the same time, this show kind of it kind of flopped. Like, what if the intro was bad? What if the first 3 episodes were really bad and then it actually got better? Would it be a better show than if the first 3 episodes were good and then it disappointed? I mean, to take it as a fair show. I don't think this anime was a standout anime for that reason. I guess it wasn't bad necessarily. For that same reason too. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you like it, there might be a second season. It seems like there will be. And there's some manga too, which I have high hopes for the manga. Yeah, I think the manga will do really well. But anyway, guys, I think this is the last episode. I'd be really surprised if we saw episode 13. So thanks for watching my cool review of Kabaneri. And guys, I don't watch a lot of seasonal anime, so I'm actually kind of glad I watched this. If you guys think I was too critical in these reviews, let me know. If you think I was too nice, let me know. I don't think I was too nice, but maybe I was too nice. Maybe I should have given the series a 3 out of 10 for Mumei's consistently questionable decisions throughout the episode. At the end of the day, though, I gotta say, I kind of like Mumei's character. Week to week, at the end of it all, yeah, I still like her character. I think her character, outside of the decisions she makes in the show, because it is fair to look at characters like that. I think that her character is, it's one of the more memorable characters, and I think Ikoma too, and I think that was cool. There's plus, what's his name dying, Ikoma's friend. I mean, that was important for the show. Like, that was important for the story. I think that's a really good move. So, I mean, I don't think this series was as bad as I make it out to be, but we'll see what happens. If there's a season 2. I'm not sure if I'll watch it. Like, I might watch a few episodes, but who knows? Anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here for real, Mac.